I swear to God, if you drew a dick pic and you gave that to someone, that'd be fucking hilarious. And that's also the very first thing that we hear on the stream or the recording.
Great, that's awesome.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Turn back.
Okay, all of you roll for initiative.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need you all to roll a d8 now. Start. Hey, let's go in no order. Kono.
Wow.
All right, you deal with that.
Fucking nailed it.
Oh, it's no problem. It's not like as bad as you're thinking it might be.
I'm not thinking it's bad, but that roll sucks.
Zach's gonna get bullied.
Okay. Yeah, let's just have y'all do it. So all of you roll 1d8, no modifier. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Wow.
All
Fucking
right.
Make fun of me. You just barely beat me.
So you know that hello everyone, welcome back to Naruto D&D with Hot Swappable Gaming. This is Connor, and then going down the order we have Zach as Kono,
Hello.
Travis as Silas,
Hello.
Mike as Shiro,
What's up?
and Nick as Kozukai.
Hentai.
Alright. Alright, so you're all walking. Yeah, Owari, as you all know, at the end of your last mission said, alright, or at the end of your feast last night, he said, alright, meet me here tomorrow. We've got another mission to prep for. So you are all making your way once again to meet Owari in front of the Hokage mansion. But along the way, what's up?
Excuse me.
Mhm.
Was I told of this?
Yes, Owari sent you a letter.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. So on your way, Kono, you run in to a genin, or you're walking along, you're walking down the street, and this one kid, he looks up, he kind of looks over you, he's like, or a kid walks up and he starts looking at you, and he like gets kind of close into your face. He's like, so, you from the Sand Village?
Yep. What's it to ya?
I always heard that the Sand Village ninja were pretty powerful. You seem you seem pretty disappointing.
Hey.
You wanna test me?
Oh well, I have to get back to my teacher. I wouldn't want to keep them waiting. Maybe next time we'll be able to have some fun and go around.
Well, you'll regret it.
Yeah. You know what? How about my teacher can wait for us? How about you and I do go around, huh?
How old are you, kid?
Wow.
He said, I'm about 12.
Oh,
Doesn't
did you
even
just
sound-
graduate?
No, I'm still in the academy for one more year.
Talk to me when you're out of the academy.
Oh yeah? What? You don't want to talk now? Afraid of me, huh? You chicken?
I don't have time for this.
So they just keep on walking.
I pretty much just kind of shove him aside. Kind of like how Naruto does in, fucking, what's his name? Konohamaru. Just go away, kid.
Okay. This kid does not have a problem with that. He kind of walks away as like, screw that guy.
31 years.
I can imagine.
All right. So, who is next on the list? Silas.
I just
imagine Travis saying that.
It's off a water boy. No, you kid. 11, 12. I'm 31 years old. All right.
So Silas, you're walking down the street on the way to Hokage's mansion, as you do. When you hear kind of a ruckus happening ahead of you. Roll spot or roll search or spot check. Yeah, spot.
Spot check. Dang it.
Now we're just battling Obito. Fuck.
I mean, Obito is kind of dead at this point. So you see that there are people running out of the way in front ahead of you. They're like moving off to the side of the street, and you see directly ahead there's a bull charging down the street at you.
Okay. Do I see anybody chasing after the bull?
No, you do not.
Does the bull have horns?
Yes, the bull does.
What kind of horns? Do they go out to the side of the head, or do they come? Are they pointing at me?
They're pointing at you. Like they kind of go up a little bit, but he's got his head tilted down as he's running. So as a result, they're looking at you.
Okay. Can I do a grapple and try to grab the bull by the, not by the horns, but I guess maybe like by the neck and try to stop him?
Yeah, sure. Roll a grapple check. So 1d20 plus your strength modifier.
Oh, I have a grapple.
Or that's what I meant. Yeah. I was forgetting about that. I'm gonna fucking mute you guys here shortly. Okay.
Sorry.
The bull is charging at you. You position yourself in a, like the kind of ready and wait position, with your kind of arms out at your side. The bull runs straight at you. You lean down and you fucking ram the bull with your shoulder, and you slam him to the ground. And while
Tap,
this,
bitch.
yeah.
Tap.
After this happens, you see a couple of people do kind of come out from behind you after a few seconds go by. They're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you managed to take down that bull."
Where's the bull coming from?
We don't know. It was just running through town when we saw, or when it started running us off the road.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Is the bull knocked out, or is it just laying down?
It's kind of like panting, like kind of out of breath and tired, but it's still conscious.
Okay. I'm just gonna say my guy's kind of petting the bull, trying to keep it calm.
Do an animal handle check.
Should have curb stomped it.
Bite the road, bitch.
Animal.
On a side note, while he's doing
handle
that roll,
animal.
can you please use that like tidbit of that song every time? Every time it comes into my head.
What song?
What I posted, it's the Arthur theme song.
I haven't even opened
Walking down the street alone.
it up. What was it? And I say, "Hey, hey!" Is that the right
What a
song?
wonderful time of day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you're kind of calming the bull down. It's not moving that much. When finally the owner finally shows up, it's like, "Oh my god, I've been chasing this thing. Oh my god, thank you so much for holding it. I've got it from here." And him and a group tie the bull up and start dragging it away.
Just doing my job as a local hero ninja. Remember my name, Silas.
Gay.
You aren't here. You aren't here. Kono, I'm gonna need you to be quiet.
I yelled it from across the whole city.
What is that echo?
I sense Silas is saying something dumb. Gay.
Yeah. So I just told him to remember the name and have a nice day.
All right.
God,
I'm gonna say
so much music.
add one to your reputation.
I was gonna say.
What's my reputation?
It's gonna be on your character sheet. Just add one to it.
Reputation, add a 1. So to the modifier, or I see. Never mind.
Yeah, it's just a
That was
straight
stupid
value.
question. Cool. All right.
Yeah, you've been doing good strides in the last 2 days. You've had some great successes. People know your name. People are starting to know your name.
Cool.
All right, who is
Still
next?
good.
Anything else you do, or
I just start heading to where I'm supposed to go.
all right,
Snatches some nerd's wallet on the way out.
all right.
I did not do that today.
All right. So Shiro, as you are walking to meet the sensei, you also see a commotion running. This time coming from behind you. You hear it, and you turn around and do a spot check.
Okay.
So you see that there's a man running,
Wow.
and people are chasing him.
Okay. But I guess I can't make out anything.
You can't make out anything specific.
Say fuck it and go away.
Alright, so I'm gonna wait till they come up closer to me so I can actually see.
Okay. So I'm gonna say the guy gets to about 20 feet of you, and that's when you recognize, oh, this man has his hands behind his back, and the two men who are chasing him are not shinobi, but they're just like the standard citizen police.
Okay. Alright, so a little time to react. I'm gonna sweep his legs. Sweep the legs just like Sensei taught me.
All right,
Sweep the leg.
do a roll. Do just a basic melee attack hit roll.
But Sensei, I can do it without it. Sweep the leg.
You go to sweep his legs, and because he really wasn't expecting it, you definitely you trip him up, and he falls flat on his face.
Alright. And I'm gonna have Fubuki bite his leg.
Why?
Jesus.
Do a bite
I
check.
can't run. Hey, come on, guys.
Do a bite check.
I'm gonna say that it hits
Puppy.
without having to roll a check because he is not moving.
Fucking
Fling that
misses.
puppy away.
So how hard is Fubuki biting him?
Enough to make sure he's not gonna run off.
All right,
Bites off his leg.
roll a bite damage check.
Alright.
Is that a thing?
Oh, bite is an attack that Fubuki actually
Like
has.
a hit or just the damage?
No, just the damage mod.
Alright.
Okay. He is definitely bleeding from the bite.
Such a dick.
Good job. Fubuki.
So the police catch up to you and they say, "Oh, can you get that dog off of him?"
Alright, come here, Fubuki.
It's actually a wolf.
I keep calling it a dog, but yeah, it's a wolf. These people don't know. They still call it a dog. It looks like a mutt.
There you go.
Ooh, purebred.
This
Turn
guy
into a
yours.
They say, "Yeah, thanks for catching him. Having your dog attack him was a little unnecessary."
Don't worry, he won't run off now.
This is true. In case this ever happens again, I'm going to request that you don't sick your pet on him. Now we have to pay and spend give him antibiotics and things like that. But I guess this is the lesser of two evils. So thank you for capturing him.
I'll cover the cost.
Okay. 50 Rio.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Fuck just happened.
So they say thank you. This man was just he was running. We were capturing him. He was just a standard thief and managed to get out of our grip. So thank you once again.
No problem.
All right, anything else you do,
Going
or
over now.
all right? And Kozukai with the worst roll of them all on initiative.
Yeah, you say that. So I roll a 1 later.
Oh shit! Did I fuck that up? Shit, I did fuck that up. All right. So you're walking along, and you kind of hear some. You kind of hear some laughing happening from behind a fence as you're walking. So do a listen check.
All right. Can't wait to find out they're looking at porn.
I guess some people would get off to this.
God damn.
Never mind. You don't hear a thing. You keep walking.
I told you I was gonna roll a 1. Told you.
All right, that's it. That's it for you. You don't hear the kids. You keep going.
What's happening?
Oh, I can hear some laughing. Oh, I guess more.
What's going on?
God. Yeah, you don't know nothing happened. You're fine. You just keep going. So all of you arrive in front of the Hokage mansion. A few of you kind of seem like a little, you seem like you've already gone through a little bit for the morning. Except for Kozukai, who he looks chipper and fresh.
Why do you guys look so bomb, man? Or something?
Rio.
That sucks.
Just kind of dust myself off. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Nothing.
Okay.
All right, so Awari greets you all. He says hello.
So where's Higeki?
Well, I mean, I figured you'd greet me before I answered that question like I was going to automatically. But
Sensei.
at least, if nothing else, you're consistent.
Good morning.
Good morning, thank you. So, as you can see, your former original member, Kono, here, is back with us. So I figure now it's an appropriate time where we can explain just everything that happened. There was a confusion involving the police and an incident that happened. There's just a minor situation involving a sand ninja, and as he is a sand genin, he was also one of the suspects.
I miss Higeki. Can we trade her back?
Where he kind of looks at you and he
Sensei.
says, "No."
Sensei Owari,
Yes.
me and you kill him.
No. Not yet.
Sensei.
Wait for him to give me a reason.
Yes, Sensei.
Calm down, Sensei.
So,
Okay, I got sister. She'll take my place.
you can always go and talk to Higeki whenever you're not on a mission or have some free time. I'm assuming she's home, of course, or you two make plans, or anyone makes plans. But for the moment, we're going to be back to our original team.
Oh.
All right, so now everyone, follow me back up to the roof, just like yesterday. Except for, you all know, but Kono here did not have to go through it. So y'all
Well,
walk
didn't he
up.
get his mugshot?
Oh, well, no. He was just a suspect. He wasn't brought in.
I don't believe that.
He wasn't
Did
arrested.
you need to?
Huh?
Did you need to give something to Higeki?
Well, just this note.
You want me to give it to her?
I can't trust you with it.
Do you want me
I'll
to
give
give her the note? Says Awari.
Sure, why not?
She's gonna say, cracks his knuckles.
That's not gonna work.
Awari takes the message and he puts it in his pocket. Says, "I will give this to her after the mission." Then.
After the mission, she's already at my house. I'll give it to her.
Did you
And
actually
look,
say that?
both of them.
Did you
dead
actually
straight
say
in
that?
The eye. I looked both of them dead straight in the eye as I said it.
All right.
So you're
I'll
cross-eyed.
make it more convenient.
I'm gonna.
I'm not cross-eyed.
God,
I'm gonna shoot you.
gonna wire
I'm
with the comeback. Woo!
gonna shoot you one last look to strike fear in your heart.
You looking at me? Huh?
No,
We're still gonna...
I'm also cross-eyed, so
So is that what Hieki
Goes
thinks?
cross-eyed.
Cross-eyed boys?
The idea of you three standing in a triangle, all cross-eyed each other.
Oh, I'm not starting cross-eyed. I'm turning my head.
Perfect way to leak.
That's why I was confused. He was looking at me.
Fucking enemy.
let's get this over with so we can get on to our next mission.
All right. So everyone, follow me up onto the rooftop.
As we follow you up, I'm doing a sleight of hand check to see if I can steal that note.
All right, roll a sleight of hand check.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Give me a second.
Almost a perfect 20.
Is sleight of hand in the original book?
I don't know if it's in the original book. I know it's in the Naruto D&D one now.
I know it is in the Naruto D&D. If it's in the original book, I just need to check if it has anything as a counter roll.
It is in there. Let me see.
I think it does. You had
It's
me
on
do a
page
counter roll the other
72.
day. Whenever he did the sleight of hand for all the paper bloods.
Oh, spot check.
Yeah, I know that's what I did do. I didn't double check to see if that was the official roll.
Is a spot check.
It is okay. It is a spot check.
Yeah.
All right. Fucking. Let me do a spot check. Oh shit.
Yes. Give me that effing note.
All right, you successfully grabbed the note while we're all walking up the stairs.
I'd like to do a spot check to see if I see him take the note.
Do a spot check.
Dang it. The suspense.
That will actually succeed because since you are facing him, you get a +5 fucking bonus.
Ah, what the
So you see that he is reaching into Awari's back pocket.
I'm just
I already
gonna.
told Shiro what it says.
I'm just going to. I'm just going to allow him to take it, and then I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder as he takes it and kind of pull him back to the back.
Okay.
I'll be right back. My wife's saying my name.
Alright.
Say my name, say my name. Wow.
I'm gonna give the note to Silas. Spoiler.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna have this next part go on as though that's happening simultaneously. We get up to the top, and Awari says, "All right. Well, Kono, we all did this yesterday, but as you were not here with us, you still have to get your picture taken to get your Genin license."
I already have a mugshot.
You don't have a mugshot. You weren't arrested.
Now it's on house.
That's not. Yeah, that's different. That's different in this. Plus, your mugshot is still not your license. So basically, this is a situation where I realized I never asked anyone to describe themselves really, themselves physically in the first mission. So use this to as an opportunity to describe what you look like.
Oh, here, Kono. Today I brought some face paints if you want to use them.
Nope.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh,
Ultimately, I dressed in all black. Ultimately, have a hood. Kind of think about like what Shino did, but I'm not wearing glasses. But I do have like a black covering my mouth as well. It's more of like a hoodie, not so much like an outfit. A hoodie and really just like typical black ninja pants.
All right.
And I have white eyes. They're kind of like a grayish blue.
Okay.
And I always just pretty much have the most unimpressed look on my face almost at all times.
All right.
Yep.
Goth.
All right.
No, I just keep myself hidden.
Can we see your hair at all?
Not really. I mean, if
All
if
right.
you do glance at it, it's green hair.
All right.
So I put my hand on Shiro's shoulder, kind of make him step back a little bit.
And again, I whisper,
You whisper what?
"Gay."
Gee. I whisper to you, hand you the note, hand Silas the note, say all yours, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to try to put it back in his thing after I read it, though.
All right.
The paper says you a trap.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
I fucking hate you.
I thought you really didn't know me.
Nick, did you message Mike
Yeah. I
and then
messaged
Mike
Andrews.
messaged Travis?
No, I messaged Travis.
Oh my god.
It was so great.
Okay, we're gonna.
All right,
we're
so
gonna
you
keep it
read the
rolling.
note.
I'm gonna.
So you read the note.
I'm gonna do a sleight of hand to try and put it back in your pocket.
All right, roll another sleight of hand check.
Ooh,
Roll another spot check.
yes.
All right, still
Wow.
succeeds. That's literally we rolled the same thing, but you had a higher modifier.
Rip.
Just look at Shiro and I say, that was gay.
All right, so y'all got your licenses now. Awari walks you back into the main. Walks you back down into the mission acceptance room, or the mission assignment room. And so this is since it's your first time being there, Kono. You see that it is once y'all walk in, you see that it's a room that's for the most part pretty empty. There's one whole wall that is completely made of glass. Oh, excuse me. And there's also a big green rug on the floor. As well as at one end of the rug, there is a long desk where a bunch of people are sitting behind it. You recognize one of them is the Hokage. You see that there's a man with a black hair and a ponytail with a ring necklace. It's like a necklace with a ring on it. And you also see that there's another man who is covering his mouth with a mask, with grayish white hair, who you recognize was the 6th Hokage. And then a bunch of representatives from villages that are in the Land of Fire. So,
Party
once
today
y'all
here.
walk in,
Who is the sixth
Do you ask me?
Hokage?
you can...
Like, just in general, like,
it
more
sounds
knowledge
like it's
from
a
Naruto.
perfect situation where you can ask Awari, who's that man sitting next to Naruto? Or sitting next to the Hokage? I could ask.
Okay,
Main character.
who the fuck is that?
God damn.
He says,
Respect
Awari
you.
says, well, the man on the left is Shikamaru Nara, the head advisor to the Hokage. The man on the right is the 6th Hokage, Kakashi Hatake.
Can I go talk to the fire people?
Just like the heads of the villages and all that?
Wrong
Yeah.
game. Zuko's in another D&D.
Sure.
No, I'm just, my guy's, he's fire, so I just thought it'd be cool to talk to him.
Mixtape.
I mean, they're politicians, pretty much.
Oh,
Boring. You know,
never mind then. They're politicians.
Yeah, they're literally just like pretty much like the mayor of a village.
They
kind
wanted
of thing.
Trump to win.
Oh, GG. All right, so you're all in the mission room, and Ori says, "All right, Team 2 reporting." And Naruto, the Hokage, he speaks up. Says, "Well, welcome back, everyone. Good job on your first mission. We've got a second one here for you. This one comes from a close personal friend of mine, so be sure that the mission does succeed. Once again, you won't be dealing with a client face-to-face immediately this time. The client will actually be waiting at you at the end of this, because this is, plain and simple, a delivery mission.
Another one.
So he is hungry. He wants a bowl of miso soup.
what?
But not just any bowl of miso soup. He wants the best bowl of miso soup that is in this village.
What?
And it is your responsibility now to deliver it to him. What's up?
What?
So your payment on this mission is kind of twofold. You get the first payment based on the success or failure of the mission, but you will also, if you do truly succeed, if you find the best bowl of miso soup that is to his liking and satisfaction, you might get some additional payment for this mission.
Can we know who it is so I can have a guesstimate on what he might like?
He says, "I'm sorry, but he is specifically requested to keep his identity a secret until you meet him."
I know
All
who
right,
the
guys,
fuck it
it's
is.
Choji. It's Choji.
Listen, I think I know who it is.
Would you like to guess?
It's your nan.
I assume
Was
it's Naruto. We're gonna meet Naruto at the end.
We're already
He's
meeting him
just-
right now.
Naruto.
You
He's
are
the
talking
Hokage.
to Naruto.
I understand
Naruto's the one
that.
who's giving this to you.
I understand that.
Okay, that's fine. Naruto smiles and he says, "Well, I guess you'll find out at the end of the mission." Any other questions?
What's the best miso soup place in town?
Yeah, Naruto.
He says, "Well, my personal favorite comes from." Or actually, do a gather information check.
All of us?
Just Shiro, just because he asked.
My ears.
He says, "So my personal favorite comes from a place that is kind of newer. It's along the south end of the village here, right next to it's fucking whatever the hell this place is. It comes from a little shop that's just right down there."
Hey guys, that's where my house is.
You live in that shithole.
All right, sweet. Well, that's the only question I get. Let's roll on out of here. Get some miso soup.
All right. Where he leads off, he's like, "All right, team 2, let's head out."
Yay! Yippee! Woo!
So where do
Lack
we
of enthusiasm, like just get.
So
Let's roll on it.
some time goes by as you guys are all walking along, and while you were walking, you're going through the center of town here. When you hear someone kind of chiming up and yelling, it's like, come in, try our delicious foods, our delicious dinners, our delicious lunches, whatever you might want. We've got soup, we've got ramen, we've got salad, we've got meat, whatever you want, we've got it."
You know, I'm gonna go check that out real quick.
All right,
Yeah. So I go.
what are you gonna do to check it out?
I'm gonna go inside and order a bowl of miso soup.
All right, that will be 20 Rio.
Wow. Man, that's a pretty expensive bowl of
So
soup.
like 2 cents.
Wait, I said 20 Rio, right?
Well,
Yeah.
That's like $2, isn't it?
There you go.
Roughly.
It's not that bad. Let's see, each one is a dime. So 20. Yeah, that'd be $2 roughly.
It's not bad.
All right, so you buy a bowl of miso soup, and you taste it.
Do a gather information check.
Do a. I'm thinking about what would be the best one here.
I mean, it's just taste.
Do a research check.
Yeah.
let me find research. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I have them. What the fuck is it?
Right below repair.
I'll watch these up. Alright. Man, it's taking forever to
Okay.
type. Yeah, boy.
So you taste the soup, and you're tasting it's like, man, this is. You can tell this is definitely not the highest quality of miso soup.
Yeah. This is disgusting. I demand a refund.
The man who made the soup, or the person who took your order, they come out as, "I'm sorry, is there a problem?"
Yeah. This soup isn't up to snuff when it comes to soups. And I would know because I am a, what's one of those people called?
Chef.
Connoisseur.
Connoisseur.
Yeah, connoisseur of soups.
Roll a bluff check.
This is what it always kills. I believe in your bluff.
Fuck.
So the waitress, he kind of looks at you and is like, "Oh, are you now? So then tell me, what is the best place in the whole Fire Nation when it comes to miso soup?"
Well, in the whole Fire Nation, all right. There's this little village outside of fuck. What is that place? What is that called?
Oh, I don't know. What is it called?
I'm thinking.
You're thinking. You're thinking. She says, "I'm not going to be harassed by you, sir. If you've got a problem, you can take it up with the chef himself." And so she goes back and she brings up the chef, and you see this kind of rough, like this kind of muscular, a little bit chubby kind of a dude, who is pretty much bald, and his chin seems to extend a little bit extra out. So he's got like a bit of a kind of like an underbite.
Like
So,
the
like,
Crimson Chin.
Not quite that exaggerated. More
It's
like
boy
you know in a Goofy movie, you know the one chick who Max is trying to impress. You know her dad.
Yeah.
Popeye.
It's like that guy. I think so. It's kind of roughly like Pete,
Okay.
like Captain Pete. So he says, "So I hear you got a problem with my soup." And he pulls out a butcher knife and he slams it into your table. He says, "Do you have a problem with my soup?"
Yes, I have a problem with your soup.
Nick,
I
you realize
Oh yeah, what's your problem
you were
with
the
it?
only one to go into this restaurant, right? Like, you're alone in here.
I know. That's why I'm bluffing. What
He
do you say?
says, "So what's so wrong about the soup, huh?"
Well, first off, it's not hot enough, and it didn't spice it the best way. It was just a little bit off. A little bit better. And we'll
Oh,
go, mwah.
I heard that you called it amateur, but the only issue is it wasn't hot enough and the spice wasn't quite right, huh?
Yeah, and that's amateur.
That's amateur. You know what I gotta say, buddy? He winds his fist back and he goes to hit you. What's your defense? Flat-footed.
10.
10? He goes to swing at you, and you kind of like die, like you kind of lean back in your seat as it kind of bends over. He misses, and he kind of hits the table, like kind of like swings over and catches himself on the table.
I'm gonna laugh at this guy. Man, why are you swinging your fist at me? All I said was your soup was a little bit amateur. No need to get so hot-headed.
The guy accuses you. He looks at you. He says, "Oh, just a little bit amateur. That's all you said. You didn't want your money back, right? The thing that we all heard you yell here in this store or in this restaurant."
Yeah, I want my money back. It doesn't cause a fight, does it?
Oh, doesn't cause a fight. Doesn't cause a fight. So you don't want me to use my fists against you?
You know, I'm just a child. I'm just a child trying to eat some miso soup, trying to find the best miso soup in this village. And you're coming out here and swinging fists. You know, I should go get the police.
Do an intimidation check.
Oh my god, why is this working?
I'm crying, dude. I got my mute.
Ooh, yeah. He kind of like backs up. He's like, "There's no need to get the police involved. I'm sorry. Sometimes my temper does get the best of me. Hey, tell you what. As an apology for me swinging my fist at you, here's your 20 Rio back. You can be on your way."
Thank you. I'll leave the store.
All right.
Laughing my ass off because the guy can't hit a 12-year-old child.
Well, you know, you are a ninja.
It's still.
GG. So that was a
All right.
That soup was absolute dog's dinner.
All right. Let's get out of here.
And the chef was an asshole. He tried swinging at me just because
Yeah,
I
worry.
said his soup was shit.
Hori looks at you and he says, "It sounds like things got a little riled up in there."
Yeah, it was pretty fun though. Gotta admit.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's just continue.
It kind of looked like you went a little limp, like a noodle.
Any response to that, or
No, I'm just gonna continue to laugh because that was a pretty funny joke.
I was waiting for
All
the
right,
mic
so
to
you
report me.
If we were
All right, so you're
role-playing,
continuing walking down the street. Anything you're doing along the way? Gonna
I'd like
I'm gonna
to-
do
I'd
a
like to-
smell check.
a smell check?
Yeah, I'm
All
seeing
right.
if there's any food smelling.
I'd like to stop at this restaurant right here, the one we went to the other day, and see, ask them if they have good miso soup.
That one was like right here, but still pretty close.
Oh, okay.
As you say that though, Owari kind of perks up at that and says, no, unfortunately they were just a barbecue place. They didn't have any miso soup there."
Oh, thank you, Sensei.
Mm-hmm.
Then I guess I'll just start heading down towards that other place.
All right, Owari kind of. So once you get to the point where you dropped Higeki off, Owari says, "All right, you, all of you, continue on to the onto where Naruto recommended us go. I'm going to drop this note off from that Kozukai gave me to Higeki."
Thanks, Awari.
No problem. So you four now get to control your movement without having me having any influence. Do you keep going on to that place?
Yes.
I do.
All right.
Sorry, I'm looking at something real.
Oh, good. So you get to the miso soup place.
What's the neighborhood?
What do you do
look like?
here? Oh, it looks pretty good. You can tell that the thing that is that big building next to you is a hospital. And beyond that, the place seems pretty good. You know, well maintained, nice buildings.
Okay. I'd like to talk to the head chef, please.
All right. So you go up and you ask to speak to the head chef, and a guy comes out. He's kind of a scrawnier guy than you'd imagine. He's only about 5 foot tall. And he goes up. He says, "Hi, how can I help you?"
How was your miso soup?
Well, if I do say so myself, it's the best miso soup that we've got in this entire village.
You don't
How
own a
does
ninja
it
weapon shop,
kinda-
do you?
No, I don't.
Do you have a brother that does?
Why do you ask? No, I'm an only child.
Oh,
There's
you
someone
just-
that looks a lot like you.
Sounds a lot like you too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean.
Nah, don't worry about it.
All right, yeah.
How does
If
your
you boys
miso
want to try
soup
it,
compare to the Fire Nations?
I mean, well, it is technically a Fire Nation miso soup because I mean, here we are in the land of fire.
Okay.
Good point. Good point.
Like I said, I think it's the best that we've got in this entire village. I haven't been out to other villages, but I'm confident enough in my creation that I'd say it might be the best in the world.
I don't know.
Remarkable.
I've had a couple miso soups. I would definitely like to try some.
What would it cost to try it?
It's gonna cost you about 20 Rio.
Unfortunately,
Why?
I am broke, so I guess you guys will be tasting it without me.
I'll spot you, dude. Don't worry.
Thank you. So,
Guys, no joke. My thumb is locked. I don't know. How do you unlock a thumb?
What?
What you do is you take
Your
it,
real life thumb?
you take
Yeah, it just like got locked in his. I couldn't move it.
you
What
take
the
it out of
hell?
your ass.
Sorry.
What part of it is locked? Like the
I got it
joint
now.
part
I
up
had
the
to
top or
I had
the?
to push it against the goddamn tape. Now, sorry.
Okay.
What the
Sounds
fuck
like
did
you
do?
dislocated your thumb while
Ow.
playing.
What were you doing?
Nothing. That's the thing. I'm.
DD got too real.
Anyway,
This is reality.
we can continue now. Where's it?
All right.
Where's our money held at?
So that's something that you don't actually have any of.
No, I know. I'm just curious where you put.
We put it with our gear.
Just put it in your gear.
Oh, in your gear. Okay.
Yeah, it's in Rio. So
Okay.
YO. I'll say you start off with 100 Rio since you have been absent.
Okay.
Not to mention the amount that the police gave you for falsely accusing you. I mean,
Yeah, that's their payment. That was their payment for the apology.
Okay. We'll leave it at that.
All right, so are y'all gonna get a soup then?
No.
Kozukai paying for Silas.
No.
All right, so everyone but Kono.
Yep.
All right. So then each one of you can do a research check.
hey,
You and me.
no.
I mean, each one of you who grabbed the soup.
Would you like a taste of my soup, sir?
Gay. Fucking Christ.
Can't wait.
Where are
so,
we at?
What's up?
What place are we
Like
at?
in the village?
Yeah.
You're right down here, right by number 12.
What's it called?
What's it called?
Yep.
Yeah.
Miso, sorry.
Oh my god.
I walked home. I walk home.
No wonder Naruto likes this place. It fits him perfectly.
It's called
that
diarrhea in a cup. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
GG.
That's not sorry like SORRY. It's like SAWREE.
I did not see that coming.
What is
I did not.
So hard.
Did you just say misowari?
Yeah.
what is
Can
that?
I? So
Does that
wh-
spell something in like another language? Am I missing something?
It's
No.
Owari. That's the
While
teacher's
while they're doing that, can I go to Ramen Ichiraku?
name. Unfortunately, Ichiraku Ramen is like on the other side of the village, roughly in that area.
Doesn't mean I have to stay with the team.
I mean, you can absolutely start heading out if you'd like.
Hey, Kona, where are you going?
I'm going to the best place.
What's the best place?
Well, you can follow if you want, or you can eat your soup.
Just
Miso
tell
sorry.
Just tell me.
Hmm.
So we can grab you
Ra-
later.
Ramen Ichiraku.
Okay.
So you start walking out, and all of a sudden you walk into Owari. Like you go to open
Okay.
the door to leave, and Owari opens the door to come, and he's like, "Oh, did you already figure out your answer about the miso soup here?"
I have an idea of where I want to go.
This is a. It seems
No
like
one-
your team. It seems like the rest of the team is still kind of sitting there.
Yeah, they're wasting their money.
He says, "Well, I don't know whether or not that is true, but we are still a team, and we are on a mission. I think we should probably stay together."
Well,
Did my soup taste good?
I'll wait. You'll see.
You'll wait. All right. So, so Owari and Kona walk back up to everyone, and you all have started to taste your soup. Shiro, you and Silas detect that this soup is in fact delicious. It stands out. It's got a bold flavor. Everything seems mixed all right and everything.
Kazukai drowned.
Kozukai, he goes in to take. He has the spoon. He's moving up to his his mouth. He puts it in his mouth, and all of a sudden, Owari smacks him in the top of the head. So Owari's going to roll a hit check on you. Actually, no. This is scripted. It doesn't need to roll a hit check. So he smacks you at the top of the head and making you clamp your mouth out on the spoon.
Breaking a tooth.
Not breaking a tooth, but you are definitely in the pain from this.
Lord, what the fuck, man?
Owari says, "So Higeki was home, and she read the note to me. Is there something you want to tell me?"
It's gonna silently chuckle.
Yes. What did it say?
It asked her if she was a trap.
Can I do a hit check?
Absolutely. Roll a hit check.
What is that like? 20 plus some 20 plus
1d20
something?
plus your melee attack bonus.
Oh, good. Plus 6. Nice. Second
What's
direct
your
hit.
flat-footed defense again?
It's 10.
10? It hits.
Oh man.
All right. So are you just doing like a punch? This is something I should have asked you beforehand.
I guess in the shoulder. I'm not gonna hit him like anywhere that's gonna kill
Okay.
him.
It's like a non-lethal hit. Roll 1d4 plus your attack modifier.
Shit, my attack modifier. Okay.
It's non-lethal damage. It's nothing that dangerous.
So-
I'm not gonna die. I'll just get
So is
big
that is
bruise.
that 6 then, or my melee attack?
Yeah,
right?
plus your 6. So 1d4
Oh, okay.
plus 6. Hey, what's your constitution, Kozukai?
It is. I swear to God, if that knocks me out. No, Constitution is 14.
Okay.
So I had a 7.
Yeah, so you hit him. He's gonna like, ow, what the fuck? Well, it hits him. What do you do? What do you say?
I start laughing even harder.
I go up to Silas and I say, "Well, it really is a trap." I have pretty good. I know how to disable devices.
GG.
Why is everybody saying it's a trap? It's like a Hieki in Japanese, a trap.
No.
So, would you like to ask Awari what they might possibly mean?
Yes.
So you hit me without knowing what it meant.
I'm gonna need you.
Swag
I'm gonna need you to say it in first person.
Why do they keep asking if it's a trap?
So Awari, he kind of looked down. He's like, a trap, as is considered in some forms of pop culture, is someone who is They look like a woman. They look like a female.
Or man.
In most cases, they look like a woman, but they're actually a guy in disguise or just very feminine looking.
Just kind of stares daggers at Kazukai.
And Awari now chimes in. So, unfortunately, that means we have to have a little bit of a lecture here about team respect. Number one being you don't ask stupid questions that might insult your teammates. And he looks at Kozukai.
I'm new to social situations.
I said, didn't you come from a whole family of people who almost always had to be social?
Yes, but they kept me in the basement.
For good reason.
I understand why.
I'm remaining completely silent, but I'm laughing on the inside.
Well, this soup tastes good. I think we should take it.
Yeah,
I agree.
can I get an order for takeout? Or can I
I
take this out?
disagree. I think we should try one other place.
You can still...
Let's
All right,
wrap
I'm
this
down.
video. and
Oh,
we'll
he's-
try the other place.
Yeah, where he says, yeah, we can still get one and, take it.
Okay, y'all keep
so-
rolling without me for a minute, and I'll come back in a second. I'm gonna check on my kid.
Aye.
All right.
So I'm going to say Awari pays for the miso soup. He says, you guys already got your stuff. I'll pay for the one that we're taking to go. So make sure that, Shiro, you take 20 Rio out from paying for the soup, and
All right.
Kozukai, you take 40. Okay. So now, where was they said you wanted to go, Kono?
Ramen Ichiraku.
All right. Well, yeah, we can go to Ichiraku Ramen. I've heard that they're famous for their ramen and not their miso, but we can absolutely give it a shot.
Okay. Can
So-
I fist bump Kozukai?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Hell yeah.
Do a hit check.
Okay.
Both of you roll a hit check.
What is my hit check again?
1d20 plus your melee attack bonus.
Where's the mate?
I'm gonna fail the fist bump. Gonna punch him in the face.
Melee.
It's like a real life situation. You know how
Where's
someone will always fuck it up.
melee?
It should be
First
right above
base.
your items.
1d20?
Yeah, 1d20 plus your melee attack bonus.
Swear to God, if you roll a 1. Yeah.
Okay, you both fist bump, and it's sweet, and you feel epic. And that's that.
Okay.
So, now you start walking back down through the main street to go to Ichiraku Ramen, which I believe said was, like, there or something.
Said I was right here.
Right there? Right? Okay. Yeah, it's in that little
Yeah.
area right there, whatever. So you start walking down, blah, 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 and eventually you get to Ichiraku Ramen.
What a quaint restaurant.
Isn't this where we wanted to go, Shiro?
This is where I wanted to go. I've heard legends, even on my travels.
Man, they're that famous? Wow.
Hello, Teuchi. How are you?
Teuchi.
I assume that's how you say his name.
Rum shop guy.
Yeah.
Is that his name? I'm
I
literally
mean,
pulling up my sheet
according-
right now that pulls up this.
According to Google.
Okay, yeah, that's right. I was literally pulling up my character sheet because I
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
expecting to go there.
I'm looking at images real quick. Why is he a theory for Obito?
Because it
I
would
don't
be
know.
fucking funny.
Be fantastic.
Anyway,
Makes sense.
It's like, who's behind the mask? You know, he reveals it, and it's him, and it's like, why? Why, ramen guy? You never said thank you.
Hello, Teuchi. How are you?
So, you see that there's an old man there. He is white. He's very, graying white hair. He says, how you doing?
Well,
He says, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
well, I'm needing some of that miso soup I get every Friday night. I'd like my buddies to taste it. We're on a mission right now.
All right. He says, all right, well, can do. That's going to be, well, you know what, for you, 10 Rio for each bowl.
Okay. Do you mind if we get one bowl and they just all taste out of it?
Game.
I suppose that'd be fine. I'm going to have to charge you a full price for that, though. Since
That's
it's
fine.
not going to be a
I'll
good
give you
bundle.
20.
All
I want
right,
a full bowl.
20 Rio. You want
I
a
want
full bowl?
10.
Uh,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. 10 Rio for each, then.
Yeah.
Anyone else want their own separate bowl?
Actually,
I
I'll
can't
take
afford
ramen
it.
to go.
I'm not gonna get ramen.
You gonna take one to go, you said?
That's right.
All right, so 10 Rio from you three.
I can't afford it. Guess I'll just not have any.
Well, that's what Kono said, is that he'd be sharing.
Oh, good. Then I will share.
I just want y'all to taste it.
So he prepares 3 bowls for you. He sets them all down in front of you. All of you do a research check.
Pull that up. A research?
Yep. I'm not sure what else survival would, or taste would be other than maybe survival, but I feel like you're analyzing this more, so research would be better.
All right. I'm gonna put the bowl
Gather
down
information.
so Fubuki can taste you.
Okay. How thoughtful.
Owari Sensei, would you like to try this?
Wari smiles. He says, "Thank you. I'm good right now, though."
That's
What you
good.
doing? What you
I
doing
heard
over there with that
silence
dog?
has fruit.
It's a little fruity.
All right. Yeah, no one else really needs to roll. The 15 takes care of it. Was that from this one?
Yes.
Yes.
Was that the previous roll? Okay.
Yeah. That 15 is from this one.
Okay. So actually, I'm going to say that you and both Kozuka and Shiro all kind of detect something. So it's this is the most delicious miso soup that you have. You eat there every Friday, he said. So
Yep, Friday
it's
night.
delicious to you. Kozukai, you taste that it's definitely got a sweeter taste to it. Not quite as spiced up, but it seems to have more natural flavoring coming from just the ingredients that's been put into it.
Is
you
that how
detect
it
the
is
same thing,
compared
both
to
of
the
you.
other one? Is
Compared
how
to
it
the
is
one that you just had.
Alright. I mean, I like the one down there, the miso sari.
I point to the wall and there's a picture of Naruto.
Are we so sure it's Naruto that we're getting this for?
But if the Hokage likes it, probably is pretty damn good.
Hokage also said that he liked the one that was south of town.
That's what he said he preferred.
Teuchi chimes in that this is, the Hokage, huh? You're talking about Naruto? Yeah, he always loved this place. However, when it came to miso soup, he never really had that here. He would always just have one of our world-famous ramen bowls.
See? Called it.
Teuchi serving it up.
Fuck you too, Teuchi.
Do you see
I
that?
didn't really say that.
Okay.
That's what we-
Okay. Well, I guess that answers that question. Let's get on our way.
All right. So, now Wari says, so, have you decided on which bowl is the best?
Miso sari.
Me so sorry.
All right. And you have a bowl already?
Mhm.
Yep.
And he looks around. Which one of you has it?
You have it. You paid for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't anyone pick it up?
You're kidding me, Awari. You're kidding me here.
I said I'm paying for it. I never said anything about carrying it.
Awari. When you pay for it, it means you carry it.
So, isn't that supposed to be the exact opposite in these situations? Because I'm paying for it, I don't carry it?
No, you're not the girl here, Awari.
I actually.
Well,
I
yeah,
actually
the only
picked it up.
girl here you accused of not being one.
I actually
Calm down.
picked it up.
Oh, you did? Okay. Okay.
No,
Well, that's good. That would have had to be a pain.
Not really. You can run super fast.
I can. That doesn't mean I want to run super fast. I'm not
You
on
left-
a life-threatening mission.
All right, let's get this delivered.
I don't know. Our client might be very scary.
He might be. He absolutely might be. So he pulls out. He's like, "Well, our client is meeting us at an interesting spot. We need to go to the top of the Hokage Rock."
All right.
All right. Let's go.
So you start walking up. You go behind the Hokage mansion, and you start walking up this long, curvy, narrow path up the rocks until you eventually land roughly right around here. And you see that there is someone who is sitting. He is in a wheelchair, and he's got some binoculars hanging down from from around his neck.
Hello.
So do a knowledge check if you have knowledge ninja lore or knowledge current events.
I do. I have college knowledge events.
Which I have ninja lore.
Okay, so do a knowledge
And
check.
current
Another 20
events.
plus that.
I have both.
That will not
Got
give
it.
you bonus points.
I know.
Aw.
I'm just looking. Okay.
So Silas, you have no idea who this guy is.
Good.
Don't worry, you're in the same boat as me. But I didn't even have to roll.
All right. Any other rules? Oh,
Nope.
Kozukai, you did too. So Kozukai and Kono, you both recognize this man. He has. I'm gonna see if you can guess him. He has kind of like a bowl cut style black hair. He is wearing a very green outfit.
Oh my
and
god,
he seems to
Guy
be kind
Sensei.
of. He seems to be kind
Guy
of
fucking
weakened.
Sensei. Can I kick the wheelchair off?
You want to try?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna yell out, Lee! When'd you get in a wheelchair?
I'm thinking it's Guy Sensei.
I don't know.
So he laughs out and says, "Lee, you must be mistaking me with one of my old students."
You're the legendary Guy Sensei?
That I am. So I
Would you
take
like
it you
some
must be
soup?
the. There it is. I would love to taste some of that soup.
Hand it to him.
So you hand it to him. He takes a sip out of it. He says, This is indeed the best miso soup in the village."
Am I right? Am I right, guys?
I knew you boys could do it. You didn't just accept the first one you saw. This is the best. I'm so happy to see that the power of youth still exists in our young shinobi. Remember that power is the greatest power you wield. Use it and you too will become splendid shinobi.
I didn't
The
feel the
power
enthusiasm
of
in your voice
youth.
when you said power of youth.
What was that?
I didn't feel the enthusiasm in your voice when you said power of youth.
He's in a wheelchair. Leave him alone.
The power of youth! How about that?
I'm feeling it now. Yeah. Yeah.
So at this point, he downs the bowl of soup, and he gestures for Owari to come up and talk to him. So Owari and him kind of walk up towards the front of the cliff. You guys are kind of
You
chilling
roll up.
back. Roll a listen check.
But he can't walk, though. How's he walking?
Owari tells you to hang out back here while they move up. Well, he's in a wheelchair. Owari's moving him forward.
Still not walking. Still rolling.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry. Don't kill me yet.
Damn. Are you all gonna fucking roll this flawlessly?
Maybe.
Putting on you, Kozukai.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you all kind of perk your ears up and you listen to the conversation. And so Guy Sensei leads off. He's like, "So what do you think, Owari? Will they have what it takes?" I think so. They're all misfits here, but that gives them strength. Do you know why they didn't split them up? Well, it can only be one of only two reasons. Either someone thinks that they have a sort of synergy, or the village still doesn't trust me, or at least them. If they're packing the odd ones together, it's easier for resolving any doubts they might have, especially if they're being led by, well, you know who. You don't really think that's what's happening, do you? Well, most of the village trusts me now, even Naruto and Kakashi. But Shikamaru has always had his doubts, as well as the leader of the Anvu and me have never gotten along. Shikamaru wouldn't do that. He's like his father, he just has his own reasonable doubts. I know, you're right, but as for Koyote, I wouldn't put it past him. Well, I'll keep my ears open for you. If I discover anything, I'll let you know. Thanks, Guy. Anything else you need? That's everything. Mission accomplished. So Wari walks over to you. Loud. He says,
spell
well,
Owari again?
Owari.
All right.
So, Owari walks up. He says, all right, well, everyone, here is your payment for that mission, as well as the bonus for getting the best miso soup in the village. Good job, everyone. And he hands you all a total of 700 Rio.
Wow.
Each? Or we
Yep,
gotta split
each.
that?
Each.
Hell yeah.
Rich.
I'm rich, bitch. Ching.
So Owari walks up and he says, well, everyone, that's it. I'm going to go deliver this report to the Hokage. You're all free to do what you want for the rest of the day. We're going to have one more mission immediately tomorrow morning, and then chances are after that we're going to have some free time to train or do anything else that you boys might want to do. Any other
Yeah.
questions for me right now?
No.
Thank you, Sensei.
I give you an odd look,
Or I
Like
kind of
I'm
looks at you as like,
like I'm trying to figure something out.
Or looks at you and says, are you confused by something?
No, just interested.
Interested? How so?
I said, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Sensei.
worries.
It's more of like a look that would make you like suspicious, kind of deal. Like, oh shit, did they hear me?
Okay, I see what you're saying. That's what, he's inquisitive.
Sensei,
Yeah,
Yes,
that's a
Silas.
good way to put it.
are we misfits?
Ah.
I know.
Well, and he looks at you dead in the eyes. Absolutely.
I figured as much. A giant.
Mm-hmm. You're a giant in a world in a village of common height people. You are as tall as your sensei, despite the comparatively midgets right next to you. In the world of them, you are weird. But
No, it's not.
being weird isn't always a bad thing. Remember, I didn't come from this village before either. I was a misfit, I was a freak, I was weird, and I've adopted quite nicely. I'm admired by many, and I'd argue that I might be one of the strongest shinobi in this village. So, don't let those weird aspects, those nervous feelings get at you. Because I can promise you this. In the end, they're what's going to make you better than everyone else.
Thank you, Sensei.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that is some real diplomacy right there.
Any other questions?
That was Sensei.
All right. And you see, he kind of, you kind of feel that there's like a charge up in his feet, and all of a sudden he disappears.
You still gotta teach me that.
All right, now you all are free to do what you want.
All right, I walk back to my house and go to bed.
That tops the line. That was even less expected than freaking everything.
You know
else.
what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I was about to say the exact fucking thing.
I'm gonna travel right here.
Right there. All right, you're gonna go to Higeki's house.
Another
Yes.
date.
All right, so we know what three of you are doing. How about you, Shiro?
I'm gonna go and see if I can afford this. Actually, you know what?
Well, actually,
I'm gonna go
that's my
to-
thing. Like, I wanted to see. I'm confused because, like, I mean, I could technically buy, according to this page, a large combat puppet.
To believe you use it.
What do you mean? How can you afford a large combat puppet?
It says 28. I assume that's Rio.
28? No.
So what is the conversion then? I guess I just don't know that conversion.
Well, it's pretty much listed at the end of the book. Let me see. So for 28,
Well, what would it be to at least buy like a puppet crafting kit?
That'd be a
Like-
good idea to ask a merchant.
Yeah, that would be a good idea to ask a merchant.
I understand that,
You
but
are
I'm trying
absolutely right.
I assume I know how the currency fucking works. I'm not retarded.
You have 700 Rio, plus the 100 that you would have had earlier.
I'm 790 because I spent 10. But
You
the
get
point
790 Rio.
But like 13 DC, what is 1 DC?
I mean, the best way to go and do that is to go into a merchant shop, or go into a shop and
Fuck
ask the
'em.
merchant.
Okay, I do it.
All right, so you're gonna go shopping. You are as well, Shiro.
I'm gonna go to the black market.
To the black
Oh,
market.
black-
Where
Where's the
is the
black
black
market?
market?
Kind of funny that the black man goes to the black market.
What was that?
Bounty hunter? Bounty
I'm
hunter?
thinking it is where you marked it last
That's
time.
not the black market. That's just the Bounty Hunters Guild.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
All right, so you're going to Bounty Hunters Guild. Kono, the main shops are here in the center of town. You can go there. You can join Shiro. G fucking G.
I didn't even see that.
I just saw it.
You hear fucking as he fucking sped away in a rush. You hear in the distance, "Gotta go fast."
Shiro,
Yeah.
I'd like to loan you my Rio just to make sure you have enough to buy your sword.
Oh no, you don't have to do that.
You just give me
Like,
back
can't
what you
afford
don't.
it only.
Just give me back what you don't if you don't need it.
All right.
Like I said, I don't need money for anything. The Coliseum pays for my meals.
I'll make sure to pay you back on my honor.
Okay. So you can go ahead and add 700 to yours, and I'm gonna take 700 away.
And do you change what you're doing, Kozakai?
No, I'm still going to bed.
All right. So,
So I arrived
Silas,
here.
you go to Higeki. You knock on the. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to put words into your mouth.
Knock on the door.
There is no response.
Can I do like a check or something?
Yeah, do a listen check. See if you can hear anything.
Okay, +3. Not bad. Hey,
You are listening, and you don't hear a single sound coming from inside the house.
so
Bust in. Bitches love that.
most likely she's not there. If I don't hear anything, I'll roll a 20.
So at this time, you see Owari walking down from the way of the Hokage mansion past the house, and he sees you there. He says, "Oh, Silas, visiting Higeki?"
I was trying to, but it doesn't seem like she's here.
And he says, "Yes, I actually, when I was delivering the report, I saw her receiving a mission with her squad, and they headed out for the day."
Sensei, do you have any paper?
Unfortunately, I do not have any paper on me. Well, at least none that wouldn't explode.
That's too bad. I was hoping to write her a note.
Guess you can
Write
only
it
save
with
that for the
blood.
next time you see her.
Fried it with blood.
But yeah, just carve it into her door.
Doesn't work.
Well, that's too bad. I was looking forward to seeing her. I wanted to see if she was okay after that nasty note.
That nasty note?
Yeah, the one that was from Kazukai.
Oh, that. I have no idea where the fuck my mind went with that. If it's any consolation, she just seemed a little annoyed at him. But she seemed, she's a strong girl. I think she'll be fine. Actually, Silas, how well do you two know each other?
Me and Kazukai? Well, I mean...
No, you and Higeki.
Well, we've been on a date.
Did anything that I should be aware of come up on that date? Anything that might seem out of the ordinary?
Not really. I bought her a book. She said she was learning to be a healer.
Okay.
Is there something I need to know?
No, nothing that you should have to worry about. Yeah, I'm gonna be on my way. Try
Sensei.
tomorrow. She might be back. Yes?
Sensei. Your hesitance is questioning.
Well, she was a new member added to our team temporarily. As I said, our team, as you overheard, I take it, our team is a bunch of misfits. If they assigned her to us, I can only imagine that there must be a reason behind it. And I myself am curious to find out what it is. I promise you, and he puts his hand on your shoulder, I promise you'll be the first one to know if I find out anything.
Bum bum bum.
Thank you, Sensei.
Mhm.
So
And,
I'm gonna head. I guess I'm gonna head down here to check on Mike. I mean, Shiro.
Okay. Let's have Kono go first as he arrives at his destination first. I take it you're going to the center of town?
The marketplace.
Okay.
I'm
So,
just inquiring about the currency here.
okay, well, you look around and you see a few shops. You see that there's a kind of a weapon shop. You see that there's a clothing shop. You see one that's kind of it's kind of like a imported goods shop, something that's a little bit more out of the ordinary. And you recognize what appears to be some Sand Village merchandise there.
I head in there. Head into that shop.
Okay. There's a shopkeep up front.
Here comes another accent.
Thank you for coming!
Whoa! I wouldn't have went there.
So you see there's a merchant there.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
I am striving to be a puppet master. I'm a ninja.
Puppet Master. I take it you're from are you from the land of wind then?
Yes, specifically the Sand Village.
I should have imagined as much. Well, unfortunately, we don't have much when it comes to puppets themselves. However, we do have fuck it, I scored away.
String.
I strive to be better than Konkuro. Do you know who I'm speaking of?
Conquer. Oh, he's the main bodyguard of the Kazekage, isn't he?
He's also the brother. Yes.
Oh, the brother. I wasn't aware of that one.
Yeah. Not many know.
Well,
I strive to be better than him.
you're better than him. Well, unfortunately, I don't have anything that's too fancy for that. I do have a basic puppet crafting kit, though.
How much is that?
That's going to cost about 2,000 Rio.
Well, I appreciate your time, sir.
Do
I'll be
a
back.
camel check.
Do you mind
Absolutely.
doing me a favor?
What is that?
Do you think you could reach out to others and see if you can find more of a good crafting kit? Specifically, I believe they're called deluxe.
Roll a gamble check.
I'm not trying to gamble. I'm just inquiring if you can reach out to his
okay,
source.
do diplomacy. Do diplomacy then.
Okay. Well, that fucking sucks.
Gamble.
He smiles. He says, "You know what? I like you, kid. Tell you what. If you come in, you buy a basic puppet crafting kit. Whenever you do, I'll put in a request to get some more advanced supplies here. How's that sound?"
That's great. Well, I'll start saving up. I have a mere 790, and I still gotta feed myself.
All right, absolutely. There is I know that it's coming to be a time soon, within the next coming month or two, that the tuning exam is going to be held. Checking around that time, we typically have good sales coming in with all the with the people coming in from other villages.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Have a good day.
I'm gonna go home now.
Alrighty.
Yep.
So you go home. How about you, Shiro? What are you doing now?
I don on my hood, and I walk into. They said It's not the black market. You're not calling
It
it the black
is.
market.
It is the Bounty Hunters Guild.
Call it the bounty hunters. So I walk in. I'm looking for a sword.
You're looking for a sword.
Yeah. Just out loud. I don't know who's in here.
So you just all right. So so you look around. You see that there are 3 people in there. There's one man who's looking at a bunch of posters. A second man who's kind of behind a main counter, and then a third man who is behind a kind of like barred off little counter that goes off into a separate room.
All right. I'm gonna talk to the guy that's looking at the posters. You guys sell swords in here?
The guy looks at you. He looks very condescending as he's looking down at you. He says, "Do I look like someone who works here? I'm just looking to see if there are any bounties that are worth my time to take on."
I see. So I'm gonna talk to the other guy then.
Which other guy?
Yes. You said one guy was on the counter and one guy's in the back.
One guy's in a counter, like that's just a counter that goes around. The other guy is at a counter that is like it has bars going off, kind of like how you'd see a like a thrift store kind of a thing.
All right. So not the bars guy, the other counter guy.
Thrift store is a little more general. So just the regular counter guy.
Regular counter guy.
Okay.
Yes, those swords here.
And he says, "Well, if you go to the other guy who's behind our closed-off counter, he's the one who's in charge of selling any supplies. But I should warn you, if you're looking for anything fancier, you will have to come back to me and get a bounty hunter's license if you seem up to snuff. Though a young kid like you, that might be a little premature."
Hey, Connor,
You'd be
real
surprised.
quick.
Mhm.
I gotta head out, so I'll talk to you guys later.
Right, yeah, if you're heading to bed in the thing, you're
That's
good
what
to
I
go.
was saying. I headed home and I was in bed.
Okay.
Hence why I
Later.
dreamed that Owari was teaching me how to go fast like something.
Chi-chi.
Cool. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, later. If you have to leave as well, Travis, you
Oh,
could just...
I got a little bit longer, just a couple minutes. I just want to see. I'm like I said, I'm heading to see how Mike's doing. Or I mean, Shiro's doing.
Okay. Yeah, you pop in behind him while he's going through this conversation.
What does it take to get a bounty hunter's license?
Well, you'll submit a request here. We'll do some research on you. Come back in a few days, and we'll tell you whether or not you've passed or failed our background check. If you pass, you'll get a license. License will entitle you to buy some special supplies here at our store, as well as it'll give you some freedoms to help you out around this village and even going between villages. As well as, and he points at the posters that the one man was looking at, all those people there are wanted criminals. You find any of them and take them back in, we'll pay you for it. I gotta warn you, it's dangerous work, kid.
Can you sign me up as well?
Turns around and looks at Silas.
And the man looks up at you and is like, "Well, you seem a little bit more up to snuff for the thing. Alright, here you go, kids. I see that you're both shinobi by your headbands." And he pulls out a sign up port for you.
I have a question about the headband.
Mhm.
Do you have to wear it as a headband?
No, you can wear it. You probably want to be wearing it. You technically don't even have to.
I'm wearing it around my bicep.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine.
You don't touch the hair.
All right. Well, I'm going to talk to this guy about the sword. Thanks, though.
Alright, do you not want to sign up right now?
Oh, I'm signing up.
Okay.
Then.
So you two both sign up.
Mhm.
All right.
This is alright. Remember to come back in a few days and we'll tell you how your processing goes and whether or not you've been approved.
Okay.
Now to the bar guy.
All right.
Counter.
He looks at you and says, "What do you want, kid?"
Looking for a sword. What you got?
A sword? Well, most of my swords are bigger than you are. Looking for anything in particular?
Looking for a katana.
A katana? Well, 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 some fine taste we've got. Well, we do have one here, as a matter of fact. Well, one style, I should say.
What do you mean?
Well, there are multiple katanas in the world. You know, that have different styles and everything. More unique ones. Ours is just a standard common one. Even for us being here at the Bounty Hunters Guild, we still don't have anything too fancy in the way of katanas. You know, being in one of the 5 main nations and one of the 5 great villages, we get more ninja weapons, not as many samurai weapons.
I see. It makes sense. Just haven't settled down yet. How much is it going to cost me?
Well, for this one, it's going to cost you about 700 Rio.
Just to my liking.
You'll
I'll
take it. All right, I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to see a Genian license or something that can prove that you're allowed to hold these kind of weapons.
Well, here's my getting license.
All right, takes a look at it. He looks at you and then he hands it back to you. Says, "All right, hand me that money there, and I'll hand you the sword."
Here you
All
go.
right, he takes the 700 Rio and he hands the sheathed katana to you.
May I also inquire about your
Absolutely.
weapons?
Looking for anything in particular, or are you just looking to look around?
What kind of brawler type weapons do you have?
Brawler type weapons. You meaning like clubs?
More like for more fist fighting,
For fist fighting.
stuff like that. I do hand-to-hand fighting.
All right.
All I have is this. All I have is this basic. What are they called?
I don't remember
What do
what
I
you
have?
have.
Brass knuckles.
Basic. All I have is a basic brass
Okay.
knuckles.
I says, well, give me a second to looking back and see what we've got here.
I'm glad you were able to find you a weapon.
It's only a matter of time. Oh, here's your 700 Rio back, by the way. I didn't need it.
Thank you.
But thank you.
So the man comes back and he says, well, we don't have too much when it comes to that style of a weapon. What we really do have, we have a nunchuck, which doesn't quite look like what you'd like, but I figure it can be used to bludgeon someone. That sound like what you're looking for?
No, not really.
All right. Beyond that, we've got a great hammer. Sounds, it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like, a very large hammer.
A large hammer. I don't know if I'm able to wield that.
Well,
Is it part of a simple
it
weapons
is archaic.
proficiency?
but you can still wield it, but it means you have a hit disadvantage.
I do not have that, and I have nin weapons proficiency.
That's for like
What's
ninja
that?
weapons, like kunai and things like that.
Thank you for looking for me. I think that'll be it. for
He
now.
actually, he kind of catches you real quick. He says, "Actually, it's nothing that we've got right now. There is a special form of gauntlet that we can get in. Unfortunately, as I said, it's a special form, and you'd have to be approved by the guild to even become a member and get the license. We can't just give it out to standard Genin. You've got to be at least a Chunin or a member of the guild."
I have signed up to be a member of the guild.
All right. Well, I'll tell you, when you come back in to check to see if you've been approved, if you have been approved, come back to me. I'll place a special order for you.
How much do they cost?
Well,
Roughly.
let's see here. Let's see. For a standard one of these gauntlets, it's going to cost you about 900 Rio.
I can come up
All
with
right.
that by then. Okay.
Anything else I can help you two with?
That's it for now.
All righty.
That's all. I'll be back.
All right. I look forward to it. Make sure not to stab yourself with that sword, kid.
thinks to himself, "I'll cut you in half,"
He's gonna roll a sense motive check.
and walked in. Ooh.
He
Against
does
what?
not sense anything from you.
Can I roll a sense motive check?
Sure. To Shiro or to the guy?
To
Yeah, sure.
Shiro. Oh,
As far as you can tell, Shiro's not even thinking.
Alright, I'm heading home after that.
Anything else for the year doing, Silas?
I think I'll have.
All
him as
right, and that is it for day 3. Oh, I forgot to assign experience.
What about our? Yeah.
I should have done that before Zach left.
No, he doesn't get any
I'll get
experience
some.
anyways.
Brett yelled, "Ichiraku ramen!"
Hey, there you
It's
go.
ramen.
I hate to keep giving you low experience since you're not doing combat yet.
I did combat.
Well, you didn't take anyone out. You didn't fight anyone. You just dodged. But
I
And I got hit!
oh yeah, you did get whacked.
I would like to add that. I would like to add that I got hit by a
Oh,
bull. and
that
I
is
threw it to the
true.
ground.
That is absolutely true. And since experience is given out as an average to everyone, so everyone would get that experience as well.
There you go. Although we did take a hit by, your boy janitor man not hearing anything when he walked by those kids.
I know the
Thank
fun
you so
facts
much.
about that. Nick,
Yeah.
are you here? Okay.
Yeah.
Those kids were torturing an animal.
GG.
You could have stopped an animal from being tortured, but you did not hear a thing.
Man, I
My
wonder if they were poking a frog with a stick. I would have poked it too.
GG.
Silas. Silas's heart dies in his chest as he fears that an animal has been hurt.
Senses it
Ugh.
in the force.
So, what's the experience?
So let's see.
Adding into the fact that I took down a big ass bull.
And I fought a chef man.
I would hesitate to call that a fight. He swung at you and you
Swung at the
threatened him to
freaking
call the
12-year-old.
police.
I threatened to call the police. That was-
But it
What a
was
fighter.
a very good use of your tactics, of your abilities. I'll say 150.
You also took a hit from. He also took a hit from me and from you.
So I'll say 150 to everyone except for Silas. You get 140. Because, like I said, it's the blanket experience, and because of your challenge rating, yours is reduced slightly. And I'm reducing it ever
That's
so
bullshit.
slightly.
That's bullshit. I do the thing, and everyone else gets more experience.
Well, y'all would have gotten 100 experience, so you got 40 more because of that, and everyone else got 50 more.
Thank
Mhm.
goodness for me.
Teamwork.
Mike, do more next time.
GG. I mean, I could have started a fight in the bounty hunters.
You probably would have died.
I probably would have died, but
You
would have
would've
been worth
died.
that experience.
You also could have taken a look at those posters, but you never did. I actually have bounty people written out.
I thought about that, but I was trying to stay like not metagame because I'm probably gonna notice something. But I'm a samurai from a foreign country who knows nothing about the outside.
Well,
world.
and we don't need to be doing anything about the bounties until we become bounty hunters, right?
Yeah, you technically you would be breaking the law if you did that, but I mean, you could still look at them just to get like an idea of what the kind of people you'd be hunting would be. Well, that's just food for the future. Food for thought
I
for
just
the
didn't
future.
want
I
to
mean-
metagame.
Okay. Probably look at that in the next couple of days after we.
Yeah, when you head on back to
back.
get those licenses.
If they allow us to do it. I don't know if Mike's going to get it.
Yeah,
Or,
foreigner coming on in,
or-
and then you a giant coming on in. Oh, it's pretty
yeah,
sketchy.
but I mean, I have white hair and a tan skin. I mean, what can they? They can't. They can't deny
There've
me.
been so many black jokes today.
Yeah.
All right.
You had to go like right
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned next time when who knows? Maybe we'll even have a mission that is more than just walking around and doing minor stuff. Maybe there'll be combat for once. Here's hoping.
Fucking Christ. It's been really comically filled.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do a little bit more of. All right, ending the recording. Bye.